Welcome to another Crown Data Systems training video. Today we're going to take a look at rate tariff entry and surcharge entry. After watching this video, be sure to check out the CFM6 rating structure and overrides video. That's going to show you how to take all of your tariffs and surcharges and link them to your customers. So to enter in a new rate tariff, you would go to File, Rating, and Tariffs. And then click on the New button here. Under this Create a New Tariff window, you choose whether it's a pickup delivery tariff, line haul tariff, or transfer tariff. Now the differences are, if you just choose PU&D, it's going to allow you to put in your area-based rating. If you choose line haul, it's going to build it as an airport-to-airport rate, and transfer, for the most part, is just going to do a star rating. So it's not going to take into account any areas, it's just more or less for your weight. So we're going to use PU&D here, and hit Create. Then we put in a tariff code and name the tariff. Now it's automatically going to put in my zone here. If I double click on the zone, I can modify it. A to A is just going to be pickup or delivery in area A, and I can add or remove my breaks and change the calculation type as well. So here I have my minimum, and I'm going to put 16.5, and then this is my first break, my hundredweight here. Now if I want to add a break, just click on Add Break, and we're going to add a break for 500 pounds. Now if this is a flat rate tariff, or you want to put in a flat rate break here, I can choose the rate as flat rather than CWT. You can also do it for per piece tariffs as well. While I'm at it, I'm going to add in additional breaks for 1,000, 3,000, and 5,000. And I would just put in my pricing. Hitting the down arrow will allow me to switch to the next line. And in this case, I'm going to remove my cap. Now that I hit save, you see all of my zone information here. Now I can right click on this or go to the modify table and copy rate zone to add another one with the same breaks. Say B to B. And you just repeat the process all the way through. We'll do one more here for area C. Once I've completed it, I would set the effective and expiration date on my tariff and then hit save. Now you can make additional changes to the tariff by going to Modify Table and Edit Properties. Here you can define which zone table is tied to the tariff, so your zip code to area mapping. You can set a fuel profile and also how the fuel profile will calculate. You have your mini and base behavior here, and you can also apply a settlement profile to the tariff. You can modify the tariff calculation behavior in this section here. So if I was making a door-to-door tariff, I choose door-to-door. I can also do airport-to-door, door-to-airport, or airport-to-airport would be for a line haul tariff. So if I chose door-to-door and hit save, it would allow me to put in my areas as A to B, maybe B to C, and so on. So on calculation, the system would look at the shipper's zip code resolving to an area A, and then the consignee's zip code resolving to an area B, and rate the move with this bucket here. If I were doing airport-to-door, I would put in buff to A, and it would look at the origin field in the shipment information screen and resolve the consignee zip code to an area A using this bucket to rate the move. I can set up my tariff to use zip codes as buckets instead of areas, which would bypass the link zone table, or if I wanted to set up a per piece tariff, I can change the buckets break using from weight to pieces. If I want to do a mileage tariff, would choose mileage here during my initial setup. My buckets would be set up per mile, and then I could change the pricing based on the weight of the shipment. To set up a special table for a customer tariff, you would go to File, Rating, and Specials. If you click on New, you can make a special tariff for your existing tariff in the system. So we'll choose our customer pickup delivery tariff and hit Create. And what it will do is it will copy all of the areas into my special table and allow me to set the special rates. So here you're going to have weekday, 3 buckets here, 2 for Saturday, 1 for Sunday, and holiday. You can add or remove these as needed, but essentially you're looking from midnight to 07:59 and set your early after hours rate here. 8 to 5 p.m., set your rate. 5 to 11:59, and then Saturdays and Sundays. You can modify the breaks or add or remove as many breaks as needed. Once you've created your special tariff, you can link it to your existing tariff here under File, Rating, Tariffs. You go to Modify Table, Edit Properties, and then link the special table. Surcharges can be entered in under the File, Rating, Surcharges menu. Click on New, you'll set your surcharge code and a name. Here you have your surcharge type. So we'll choose Flat Fee and set $40 for the cost. Now let's say that I was doing an inside surcharge. I can set it as a per pound surcharge. Say that's a $10 minimum, and do $2 per 100 pounds. You also have the option for per piece, per quantity, per pound and per quantity, and detention time. We'll put in a detention time surcharge. We'll choose the detention time calculation method, and here's where you would set your interval. So we'll say every 15 minutes, $7.50. Now you can also say calculate detention after to give a grace period. We'll do 30 minutes here. Other surcharge types include COD, peer charge, and declared value, all of which would trigger on the appropriate fields in the shipment information screen. Now let's say that you want to expire out some rates. I have my customer pickup and delivery tariff here, and let's say that on 10/1 I want to change my rates, increasing by 10%. What I would do is I would take my existing tariff and set the expire date to 10/1/2015 and save it. Then what I would do is copy the tariff. Now the key here is to keep the tariff code the same. That way the rate definition will automatically link to it. Set my new tariff for an effective date of 10/1/2015 and whatever expiration date I wanted. Set a name and then save. Then I can go to Modify Table, Transform Table, and adjust the entire table. You can do this for specific zones as well. I'm going to increase by 10%, hit Process, and the rates will increase accordingly. Now I just save my tariff. Now as long as I have the codes the same, CUSPD and CUSPD here, the system will automatically switch from the old tariff to the new tariff on 10/1. Now it's important to have the old tariff expire on the same day that the new tariff is effective. If you have a gap between your effective dates for tariffs, users will see the error tariff missing or expired when calculating shipments. You would follow the same process to update surcharges. Go to File, Rating, Surcharges. Find your surcharge which you would like to expire. Set the expiration date. Copy it. Use the same code. Set the effective date for your new surcharge. Update the rate and save it. Now that you know how to enter tariffs and surcharges, please watch the CFM6 rating structure and overrides video to see how they link to your customer accounts. If you have any questions about the content of this video or any of our other products, please give us a call at 716-651-0977 or email us at crownsupport@crowndatasystems.com.